saying? What's up? What's going on? So today I am doing my requested all about my eyes video and my glasses. Sorry it's taken me so long to do this. Since the last time my last video that I put up, my allergies have been so bad you guys wouldn't have been able to understand anything that I was saying because I was just so, my sinuses just all right here, look at me, all right here, were just so congested. I sounded so nasally, and on top of that I was just sneezing constantly, and I've never had allergies before until now. So like I didn't know anything about them, and like I said, I'm like 23 years old and I've never had allergies until now, so I didn't know how to control them. I didn't know what to do, and so I suffered for the past 2 weeks with allergies, and it was horrible. I was like, oh my god, it kicked my butt. So I don't know what I'm allergic to yet, but I finally found some allergy meds that actually work. So I've been taking those for a couple of days, and today was like the first day that I could actually like breathe through my nose and able to talk like properly, and my nose isn't like running all over the place. It was horrendous. So, sorry about that. Sorry I couldn't get this up sooner, but we're doing it right now. I got a bunch of requests to do this video, and I got a whole bunch of questions because in my last video I had mentioned that I was like almost legally blind. I am not there yet. I got some facts right off the internet to explain to you guys what legally blind actually is. So legally blind is defined as a visual acuity of 20/200 or worse in their best seeing eye and cannot be corrected with contacts or glasses. I am still able to have my vision corrected with my glasses and with my contacts, so I'm not to that point yet. Or you can also have what's called tunnel vision, which is a visual field limited to like 20 degrees. That I don't have a problem with. But to understand it a little bit better, here's another way of like, so you can get an ideal of what this is. So a person with 20/20 vision, which is perfect, is able to stand 200 feet away from an object and can see every detail perfectly with no problems, anything like that. Whereas a legally blind person would have to move all the way up to that 200-foot mark to be able to see the same fine details that person with the 20/20 vision could see 200 feet back. And prescription has nothing to do with it. It's just your visual acuity. I also read that someone could have like no prescription and also be legally blind, or you could have the worst prescription in the world and become legally blind. So that's just a little bit of background with that. I guess I'll start with a little about me and my eyesight and like having to deal with it and growing up and everything with it. I guess I'll start by showing you what my glasses are right now. We're gonna get up and personal. So these are my glasses right now. If you can't tell, they do make my eyes look pretty small. That's something that I've had to deal with growing up. I mean, sorry, you probably see the glare right now, and I don't have any makeup on. Don't judge, because I got some face demons going on. But I don't do my makeup when I have my glasses on because I can't see really well without my glasses. But so they do make my eyes look small, so that's something that I've always had to deal with. I'm just now within the past like year or two coming to, I've came to terms with, it's something I can't change. It's just me. So I guess I will, ew, hold on. These are dirty and gross. You don't want to see that. Yeah, the good old breathe on them and wipe them on your shirt. Your nice clean shirt. Now they're dirty. Oh gosh, this is going to be so hard because I can't see where exactly. Okay, so I think hopefully you'll be able to see this, but you can see how thick my glasses are, like my lenses right here. And these are the thin ones. For people that wear glasses and that know, you can, sorry, here, maybe if I do this, you can get your lenses thinned to make them thinner. And these are my thinnest that I could make them. So because of how thick my lenses are, I can only wear certain types of glasses. They have to have the thick band on the side. I hope this is in frame because I can't see what I'm doing. But usually like plastic glasses are great. I have to have the bottoms because there are some glasses that you don't have to have bottoms. I do have to have that. The thick sides to sort of kind of try to hide how thick my glasses are so it's not as noticeable. And the size of the frames. These are the biggest frames that I can get. But these, like the size of my frames, like how big they are, because like, you know how the big frames, like this are in style right now? I can never get those. I actually had to push for these size frames because the bigger the frame, the thinner that the middle of your lenses are. And with how bad my prescription is, I can't afford to have the middle thin. I actually have to be able to see out of them, so I only have like a little selection of glasses that I can have. My glasses I had before this were actually like half this size, if you can imagine that. I did not like them. I don't even think I have them anymore because I didn't like them. That was another thing. Someone wanted to see all of my pairs of glasses that I have. These are the only ones I have right now because they are so expensive. The lenses itself, the part that I see out of, are quite a bit of money. I think for the lenses and for the frames for these particular glasses, I paid over $300 for them, and that was after insurance. So I mean, they are expensive. It's something that I can't just go out and buy all the pairs that I want because $300 a pop is not in my budget. So a little bit about my childhood. I started wearing glasses when I was 5 years old, and my prescription gets worse every 6 months without a doubt. Even sometimes sooner than that. I remember a pair of contacts that I had gotten, and by the time they got made, because they are specially made for me because of the shape of my eyes, which those are $300 also, so every time we're talking about like $600 for glasses and contacts every time I need them. But I mean, I got the contacts specially made, and by the time I had gotten them like a month later, I couldn't see out of them. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So yeah, every 6 months my prescription gets worse without a doubt, and it's such a noticeable change to the point where I cannot see out of my contacts at 20/20 like I'm supposed to. But I mean, I can't go and get them every 6 months like I need it. I just kind of have to bear through it. I squint a lot. I mean, my glasses last me a little bit longer because they are stronger because they sit up off your eyeballs, whereas your contacts are right on your eyeballs. So my glasses do last me quite a bit longer, whereas my contacts do not. But my vision does get worse every 6 months and noticeably. This has been going on since I was 5 years old, and I just turned 23 a couple weeks ago. And my doctors had told, because I asked the question, I was like, what's going to happen? It just keeps continuing. And when I asked that question when I was like 17, and they had told me, by the time you're like, 19 or 20, this should stop, because you should be not growing anymore, so your eyes should stop from, continually changing, but they still are. So I'm heading in the direction of, I'm not able to get my eyes corrected properly like I'm supposed to. So my doctor actually was like, you know, I'm on my last limb for contacts. They're starting to not make contacts in my prescription anymore. And it really sucks, but I mean, I got it, you know, I got other options that I can look into that I'll talk about later. That's a little bit from my background, so I guess I'll move on to the questions that I did receive. So one question that I got was, what is my prescription? My prescription and my contacts are a little bit more accurate because they sit on your eye. So my contacts are a -16 and a -16.5. My right eye is worse than my left. And then these glasses are actually, they are, gosh, it's been a year. They are -18 and -17.5. So, because they sit up off my eyes and I have that little bit of a gap between my eyes and my glasses that I have to account for. So that's why they're worse. All right, another question that I got was, sorry, I wrote them all down. I'm like looking at my paper. Was, am I nearsighted or am I farsighted? So I can only see objects close up. So that is nearsighted. I will show you how close I have to be in order to see certain things. Describe how you can see certain objects in your room without glasses. I have to learn real quick where everything is at because I cannot see outlines of anything. I can only see color. Everything is blurry. So I got a couple of requests to go ahead and like read a letter or read out of a book without my contacts or glasses in. So I will show a close-up of my eyes to make sure that you guys know that I am not wearing contacts. So I'm going to show a close-up of my eye so you guys can see that I am not wearing anything, so I'm not you know, BSing this, which I'm not. So I just want you guys to know that. So here's my eyeball, and you can see that I do not have a contact and there is no blue line or circle around any part of my eye, and you would be able to see it when I blink. I'm going to read like the first page of my favorite Harry Potter book, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. It's book number 3. As you guys know, I've already said I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so of course I'm going to pick a Harry Potter book. It's a book that a lot of people are familiar with. You know, I'm not just making words up or, you know, doing this or doing that. So, I'll turn to the side, which is more accurate, so you can see how close I actually have to get to the book to actually read. Without my glasses on, I cannot see any of this. I can't see anything at all. Like I said, I rely on color. So pretty much anything I can see right now is this black because it stands out against the white. And I cannot see any writing whatsoever. Nothing. So this is how close I have to get to actually read something without my glasses or contacts. So can't see, still can't see, still can't. So right about there, I can start to read this now. So bear with me, hopefully you can hear this. So it says, Harry Potter was a highly unusual boy in many ways. For one thing, he hated the summer holidays more than any other time of the year. For another, he really wanted to do his homework, but was forced to do it in secret, in the dead of night. Ooh. Sorry, my eyes is... Okay. So he also happened to be a wizard. It was nearly midnight, and he was lying on his stomach in bed, the blankets drawn right over his head like a tent. A flashlight in one hand and a large leather-bound book, A History of Magic by Bathilda Bagshot, propped open against the pillow. Harry moved the tip of his eagle feather quill down the page, frowning as he looked for something that would help him write his essay. Witch burning in the 14th century was completely pointless. Discuss. The quill paused at the top of a likely-looking paragraph. Harry pushed his round glasses up on the bridge of his nose, moved his flashlight closer to the book, and read. That was the first page. That is how close I have to get to something to see. I mean, that's pretty close. So now I'll talk about like what I'm able to do about this problem in the future. I will never ever be able to get LASIK eye surgery. I know that's a really big thing right now in the United States and stuff, but I personally will not be able to do that just because of how bad my prescription is, and just overall, like, the shape of my eye, like, you know, there's just a whole bunch of reasons why I am never able to do it. And when I found that out, I was really devastated. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to wear these glasses that are this thick and thicker for the rest of my life, and I was really devastated. But then my doctor had brought up to me that lens replacement surgery might be an option. Lens replacement surgery is pretty much cataract surgery. What they do is they will drill a tiny hole in your eye and take your natural eye lens out and put a permanent contact in, pretty much. That is possibly an option for me in the future once my eyes start to slow down from changing every 6 months. So hopefully that is something I will be able to do. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope I answered all of your questions, and thank you so much for everybody that requested for me to make this video. I was really happy to go ahead and make it for you. So if I didn't answer all your questions, go ahead and leave some in the comments below, and I will surely answer them for you.